Stay wired. Post-tech update today. We're going to revisit a top-notch call from my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show, that you absolutely need to hear. If you woke up yesterday morning to discover that your phone on AT&T's network didn't have a signal, here's some good news and some bad. The AT&T mobile network failed just after 3 Eastern Time yesterday morning. The good news, it's restored. The bad news, no one's sure what happened. There was a gigantic solar flare on Monday, a sudden intense burst of radiation from our sun's surface. But the flare didn't cause this failure. And then there's always the possibility of a cyber attack, perhaps a test run for something bigger. But hopefully, the disruption came from a seemingly insignificant programming error that spread across the network as it was updating at 3 a.m. Whatever the cause, our cellular networks are not resilient. They can and do fail suddenly, meaning they cannot be counted in an emergency. I'm giving away a $1,000 laptop, a PC or Mac, your choice. Enter to win at winfromkim.com. Okay, coming up next, a call that you're definitely going to want to hear because I bet you'll learn something new. All right, how about we start with Bill in Omaha, Nebraska. Hello there, Bill.
Hi, Kim. Thanks for having me on.
You betcha. You betcha. What's going on? How can I help you out?
Well, about 45 years ago, I was in an old-time rock and roll band, and my best friend was in it with me. And we have decided that we would like to play guitars together again and maybe recreate some of that music. But our problem, Kim, is that we live 1,200 miles apart at this time.
Yes.
So we set out to figure out a way that we could do that.
Okay.
And we found some software, and there's different varieties out there, and we downloaded it. And in doing that, we found that we need a audio interface, and we did that. So last Sunday, we decided to do a little sound check to see if we had all the components in place and if this would work. So we did the sound check, and everything worked other than a few little glitches, and he came up and I came up. But what we noticed is people from anywhere also joined the session.
Oh, gosh.
So we found that there's a private setting where it would only be he and I, except there's a note on there that says anybody can still listen and watch your session. Yeah. So my question for you is, are we safe in this format? Our personal computers and our personal information?
Well,
or is there a way
that's
secure?
That's a really good question because you sent me an email and I looked up the website that you guys are using. And the first thing that popped up on my screen was that it's not secure. Not secure. And so I would not recommend you using this particular website. It's Jam Studio. I would, and there's a Chrome extension that you can put on HTTPS anywhere, everywhere that will make a unsecure site secure. But I still think there are better options. Like I think there's Jam Kazam. That's Jam and Jam Kazam. They do remote music rehearsals. They also have 4,000 plus songs and in their library. And I think that I would feel better if you guys were using that instead of the one that you're using. Then there's also another option. I don't think you need this option, but just something to put in the back of your heads because now you guys are going to get back. You're going to be starting, putting on those rock and roll T-shirts again, and you're saying, okay, we are ready to go. We are going to go big time. We are going big time, right?
Yeah, this time we're going to make it.
This time we're going to make it, right? Because you know what? I think you have a better shot of making it if I'm not your lead singer, just to let you know, even though I would love to have the job. There's a hardware solution called Jam Link. That's Jam and then LINK. It's a box. And that's where you can connect to each other over the internet, just the audio, but it doesn't have any lag at all. And so if you come into that situation where it's like, they wish there was, wish we could really be more in sync, then you might want to look at a hardware solution. So, but look at this Jam Kazam. And what's your favorite song? What do you guys play?
Oh boy, we go back a ways. The Proud Mary and stuff like that. I can't remember all of them, but that's one that we've been working on lately. Beast of Burden by the Rolling Stones. We've worked on that. Good Vibrations.
Oh,
by the Beach Boys.
You know what's so funny about the Beach?
We can't
You know
we
what's
can't sing that Beach Boys stuff.
well, you know what's I'm going to tell you about the Beach Boys is that I ran into the original founder of the Beach Boys, and he listens to the show, and he said to me, Kim,
okay.
he said, Kim, you know what? You have a great voice. Have you ever tried singing? And I sang to him like good, good, good vibrations, and he looked at me. He said, no, I think you're better on the radio. It's like, okay. I'm like, all right. So if the founder of the Beach Boys tells you can't sing, you have to really listen up. You know what I mean? Bill, thanks for your call. Coming up, we have brand new or not true that you never, ever want to miss. Oh, big hugs for listening. Now, if you have a tech pickle that you want me to sort out, head over to commando.com and hit that email Kim button. I sift through every single email you send my way. Now, if you want the lowdown on the digital world every single day in your inbox, head over to getkim.com and just sign up for my free daily newsletter. You're going to love it.